What is happening? No, he didn't. We're not doing this again. No, 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 no. I swear to God. He did what?
How about we talk about one of my favorite games on the native DS system of consoles?
Okay.
Sonic Chronicles.
Oh!
Sonic Chronicles.
Oh no. Alright, so we got a different one today, guys. Songs that sample video games. So, y'all kind of rocking with the music joints. So I'm kind of rocking with them too. This is by Relax Alex. Relax Alex. I know a couple. Some of them mainstream, others not too mainstream. I know people like to sample Kingdom Hearts Sanctuary a lot. I wonder if that's gonna be in this video. Let's see what's going on. What the f? Okay, hold on.
Sarcastic comment about Nintendo.
Say what you will about
That
Switch
is
Online,
absolutely
but
crazy.
hell, if I can't afford a house or a car or one of these adult easy bake ovens, then at least I can play Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy's Kong Quest.
What does that imply?
That game was like really hard, especially this level, Haunted Halls. Who comes up with this? Riding the head of the skull of a crocodile, then another crocodile with a bandana is chasing you through these haunted halls. And
It's kind of crazy. Never played none of the Donkey Kong games.
Hold on. Is that?
I'll admit it.
What? Wait, what? Drake? Is that facts? Or is that just a coinkadink? Either way, keep the family away.
They not like us. They not like us.
goddamn part where it goes like that is oh my god. Like, what were these producers
hell
breaking
no.
Drake? Like, are you for real? And why Haunted Halls? That's such like a random level to choose. Like in the second game, in like the 5th world, like what?
Somebody was just trying to take pieces of just their memory, like, oh, what games have you? I'm like, oh, this game, bro, had a crazy beat. Cause you know, producers, they into music, they gonna remember some shit like that. They're just picking random games that they played when they was younger.
We'll be talking about the rare and often hidden occurrences of video game music sneaking its way into pop music. Samples, taking a thing and making the thing different enough so newer generations are like, hey, Chief, respectfully, I love Flow Rider.
See, I really love a lot of music genres, but it's kind of hard to incorporate to a channel that's all about. But interestingly, this is something I haven't seen talked about very much. And of course, that's probably because the people who would know these references typically aren't listening to
GameCube, Nintendo.
Now, there's many examples of this in the form of like this fungal disease
That's a
using
beat, boy.
in a subpar album.
I'm not sorry.
Or hell, there's even Lil Durk with the
First like the first day of school, I'm a scholar.
actual.
Yo, I've heard that before. I have heard that shit before, bro. I always thought that shit was familiar. Oh, it's the fucking Smash thing. Are you serious?
First like the first day of school, I'm a
Actually, I thought this would be
That's sick. Is the producer's tag? Oh, that's fire.
I thought this would be a cool topic to mix my two worlds of like music, love, and because I was at a barbecue, right? And when music comes on and you're at
What
an
the
event,
hell
you don't
am I
really
looking at?
listen to it. It's sort of just background ambiance until a certain synth hit my tympanic membrane and I was flushed with nostalgia.
From Metroid?
Make blood mad. I'ma take his woe out shopping. I might text my ex.
I've never felt more like this meme in my life, though. Okay, I'll admit it.
Baby Keys Emily Metroid?
Like some of the newer rap genres, like drill. What is that? Isn't that the thing?
Yes, it's the Sonic Colors
This is
drill.
considered one of the best Metroids of all time, and it's sort of like a landmark title for this genre of games. But you go out in public, how many people you think even know what a Metroid
Yeah,
is?
Baby King need to drop more,
Anyway,
bro. He
speaking about
tweaking.
babies,
What is this, bro?
love Yoshi's Story.
Never played it.
It was one of the first 3D games I've seen, and even today, it has such a specific,
Yeah, what console is this?
nostalgic look to it.
Kinda
Everything looks like tapioca.
But another part of it is
64?
sound
It looked like
design.
64.
This is, after all, the first game where Yoshi had a voice, so they decided that this was what this little guy was gonna sound like. Anyways, this is gonna be the weirdest seg. I listen to a lot of like Anderson .Paak adjacent stuff.
Type shit.
Not that I like don't like him. I just haven't like taken the time to look through all his discography, whatever. But anyways, usually I'm working and
SNES?
Spotify
Okay.
does its thing with its radio, and then all of a sudden I completely lose focus because
I heard it.
Take it again.
No, I heard it. What?
immediately have a Ratatouille moment back to when Kamek abducts Yoshi and Yoshi's story.
Okay.
How in the world did this producer just go, I'm gonna fucking put Yoshi in this?
Yeah, like what? That's
There
crazy
are examples where it's
inspiration.
not as like a hidden Easter egg, right?
What? Oh, yeah, that's hard.
And you know what nerds love? They love a good old.
Listen.
That shit gets them laughing every single time. I don't understand why it's so funny. But what if you could use it in music and it sounded good?
I've had pieces of shit like that in music for sure.
I was just going through my Spotify vibing out and this song came on. I'm like, okay, this is good production right here. On my quest for hidden musical secrets, I sort of found the reverse. A song that I knew forever, not realizing from Golden Axe of all games.
Turn the lights even lower.
And this was like
See, old ass nigga like Jay-Z would put some Golden Axe shit in his joint, bro.
Probably had to get the game and record it off the console, which I think is pretty cool. Luigi's Mansion.
No way.
Antique furniture, dust, ghosts,
No
freezing
way.
to death. It's probably like the only game you could show a small Victorian child and they'd go, oh yeah, I relate to this. This is one of the first times Nintendo like sort of put one of their consoles into the game, breaking the fourth wall in a sense. The Game Boy Horror. Just a whole ass menu with
Oh, that's
Luigi's head
cool.
jumping around.
I never knew that.
And
It's cool as fuck.
Eat a dick, or at least eat a pita chip right after.
this is one of the first times I heard gaming and rap smashed together. And hell, any
That is crazy.
Before Donald Glover went from Glover to Doomfist, there was a little middle period of time where he was still sort of community adjacent. All I know is he sampled one of gaming's most popular songs, just like
I know Childish
Point Blank,
Gambino, yes
and that
sir.
may be the reason why you
He
cannot
know
find the
ball,
song
boy.
released on anything because
It's from. What's up with everybody taking from Donkey Kong? This is kind of crazy.
then there are examples
fire.
of songs
Oh.
everyone knows with references to games that kind of are just hidden there. Can you guess what I'm gonna say? I don't think you're gonna guess what I'm gonna say. The Fire and the Flames references Pac-Man.
Pac-Man. Oh
Everywhere online
yeah.
says this reference is. I don't hear it. I hear.
Yeah, no, it's
I
collecting
don't know.
the.
Tell me.
No, yeah, it's 1000% collecting the little circles for sure. It's not dying. It's not nah.
It's honestly a treat.
Dunga got some
because when
bangers.
they are
I'm
hidden. It's like
familiar
you're
with this game.
experiencing the
Wow.
song again. And then there are examples of.
No shot. Okay, well, I don't listen to Doja Cat, but I mean Nintendo, surely, right? Of course.
Also, there's just something cool about finding these gaming references in environments where people are definitely dancing with a 40.
40 what?
So, alright, how about we do a lightning round? Cameron, Troublemakers, and
Okay.
One-Winged
Cameron?
Angel. J. Cole, Dollar and a Dream 3, Kingdom Hearts,
I know about
Darkness
this
of
one.
the
Yes,
Unknown. I'm not fucking
sir.
joking
Yes,
around, okay?
sir. He knows ball chat. Nigga J Cole no ball,
Lil
nigga.
Wayne, She Will, Sword and Sorcery. Wiz Khalifa.
Really?
Never been.
Don't know
Chrono
what
Trigger
that game
Shala's
is.
Theme.
Wow.
But I'm gonna save one of the best.
RP
for
Akira.
last. There's sampling like in rap songs where you take a little bite of content, but then there's actually intertwining gaming sounds and music into the entire production of a song. The artist Burial from the 2000s did this in a way incomparable to anything else I've ever heard. Like, listen to this. Take a listen. Nothing really out of the ordinary, right? This is the Metal Gear Solid 2 opening.
Never played Metal Gear, but hold on. That's
What if we
crazy.
incorporated actual gameplay elements? Look here, it's innocuous, but the percussive elements are actually sliced from Snake reloading ammo and dropping shells. This is some of my favorite sort of stuff to talk about, so if you like this sort of
Cool as
stuff,
fuck,
please
it's cool.
like the video and leave
That's
a
very
comment
cool.
about maybe a song I missed or a topic you want to see.
Fuck, you're watching the second one. You're doing the whole thing. One video. Fuck it. Let's go. Is he gonna do it again? Okay. Instead, he spin dashes in. All right.
May I offer you a sample?
Video game music
I feel
samples.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also surprised there's more to talk about. For the unacquainted,
Oh, I'm sure there's
what
way
does
more.
this mean? Well, video games, we all know that, but your mileage may vary between shell and shell. And music samples, I think everyone kind of gets it at this point. It's when you take an old sound and sprinkle it into something new.
He went to go laugh and get some head by the side road. She asked him autograph her.
But in the realm of game samples, it's more like you take a little clip, slow it down, add a bit of percussion.
What's happening?
1, 2, 3.
It's not like from something. He just did that himself.
So,
like
what's this all got to do with me?
Big
This
Fat
quest
Liar.
began in my youth, going to school in Toronto, and having an icon that we just can't ignore.
What is happening? No, he didn't. We're not doing this again. We're not doing this again. No. I swear to God. He did what? That's what this dumbass X-Flow stealing ass song.
BBL.
If this wasn't an obvious, like, yeah, I'm taking your flow, XXX Tentacion, like, it would be a banger, but I just can't vibe it off that.
Drizzy. Who would have thought you secretly rocked
God
the Zelda
damn it.
shirt and cargo shorts? And notably, out of any pop artist, Drake has
Keep the family
maybe
away.
more samples than any. Like I said, this all began with songs I actually listened to. This topic was inspired by this song from Diddy's Conquest.
Right.
Watch your
Yeah, we
motherfucking
just-
tone, boy.
Why did bro say, "Watch your tone, sonny"? And later, there was a song named Final Fantasy.
Okay, yeah, okay. Damn, wow, Scorpion, so long ago. What was
I wrote this off initially, but
Okay,
could
so
that
they,
be the
yeah.
prelude theme?
I remember listening to it, I'm like, okay, why is it called Final Fantasy? I was like, surely he's doing something there, right? Like, surely they're doing something there, right? But I wasn't hearing it, so but I'm not a big Final Fantasy guy, though. But I wasn't, like, hearing anything.
Notably, it's hard to clear music when it comes to Final Fantasy, so it's possible they kind of just recreated the sound. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. And before I out any more
Basically for the X did that from Uzi, too? Ooh. RPXO, you know what I'm saying?
furries in hip-hop, I must take a second to say a very big thank you to this video's sponsor, Squarespace.
Oh, shit.
You
yeah.
wanted more,
That's
so
awesome.
I'm doing more.
Wow. Wait. Oh, it's...
Thank you all for leaving such lovely, beautiful comments on the last one. Yeah, so I may have made a couple of small errors last time. But you know, I love working on these videos. They just take a lot of time.
These dumb
But
ones
I
are
am making
fire,
a commitment
I ain't gonna
to actually talk more about gaming music this year. So if this is the kind of stuff you like, please like the video and subscribe. And hopefully I get all my information right this time and don't cause a Lupe fiasco.
You know, that actually might be the meta. Do things worse. Get things wrong. And people are more
and then
likely
people-
to talk about it.
It's almost like, right? It's
Listen.
almost like...
Did you know Kendrick Lamar's diss track Not Like Us sampled a very unknown SNES game named Clock? Can you hear it?
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm no.
Maybe?
I don't know how I
Maybe?
found this and nobody else did.
Yeah,
let's get into
fuck
it.
it.
Video game music samples
Let's go with
come
it.
in
Let's
many
rock with it, yeah.
forms. A lot of the time, though, it can just be jamming a Mario song onto a beat.
Dance. Bad bitch with me while we speeding in the Jag. All I see is
Or simply sampling a famous sound effect
what
what's left of us.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Or just having the song's theme be based on a game. Or...
But sometimes I don't wanna be happy.
Oh, hell no.
Quite duplicitous that you are filming this in a mansion you most likely rented, and the song plagiarized is the house building theme. You can't make this up.
And
That's
this
kinda
journey into
crazy.
samples begins with Nintendo. It's sort of cool because they're the company that defined what video game music even was in the 80s. So it's cool that we see them as some of the most prevalent samples in hip-hop.
Hotel room, marijuana in it.
But let's return to a series that I have not talked about enough.
Super Smash Brother. Talk to me.
Finding samples is easy.
You got the
can
one hammer
drive
joint.
down the street until one soundbite blindsides you in the ear and gets you into a car accident.
Nah, that's good.
Oh, for real?
This is like a sound from my past life
The
getting
Fox
edge
gun?
clamped. How do they expect us not to recognize
Kirby!
Are you serious? I'm just kind of shocked that this many songs
way.
have samples from Smash.
Said this bitch won't roll my weed up.
How? How did they sample the sound that reminds me of Olimar's shitty recovery?
That's fire.
But the most fun I have with this topic
That's
is finding
fire.
these samples in the wild, hanging out with the boys at poker night until one simple background synth echoes a forgotten age of motion controls.
Shit, you on purview shit. Got me leaning, doing fucked up shit when I.
That's tough, chat.
This
It's
one
gotta-
kind of nuts. Like,
Got a job.
this just transports me back to killing those bugs in the twilight. But one question I do get is,
Chief, respectfully, where are the receipts?
well, I wouldn't be able to do a video like this without the website, which does exactly
Who
what you
sampled?
think.
Wait,
It's
really?
a database for many songs
Are you
and the
kidding
samples
me?
they take from, as well as finding just how many
course they
people
would be.
sampled the Game Over theme from Super Mario World.
Of course, bro. 19 songs.
Large.
But maybe one of the best utilizations of this song I've heard is from that of Suicide Boy. And it doesn't stop there. A lot of his songs sample games.
It's a crazy album cover. Underground or Carry Up. Echo the Dolphin. The
And
Lavender
these are some of my
Town.
favorite examples of good samples. Unfortunately,
Oh, no.
most are very on the nose. Embarrassingly so.
No, there's bad ones. Eminem.
But I mean,
God.
like, Eminem's a corny guy, so this probably isn't something that you're gonna see in a lot of different. Don't do that.
No way.
Stop.
Stop that now!
Yo, chill. Chill.
Bro, that's the exact same song.
Well, it's nice seeing Mario return to his musical origins. But in another sense, I do like finding this stuff. Samples, or at least interpolations, found in not hip-hop. Different genres.
Oh, shit.
This, actually, if I didn't tell you it was a gaming song, you wouldn't be able to tell. It fits that well.
But one interesting thing about this song is it's not exactly the fairy fountain. Here's how the fairy fountain goes. And now here's I Missed Us.
See, that's
Slightly different.
Right.
Maybe doing so in order to dodge copyright, but
right.
by all accounts, it sounds like
At
the
least
same sound
something
font.
different, you know
Whoever
what I'm
the
saying?
producer was, they knew what they were doing.
Right.
And to me,
They
that's
switched
really
it up, you
inspiring
feel me?
Because it shows that game samples can be molded into such beautiful songs.
Alright, man. Alright. Like,
Okay.
that's just.
Alright. So,
That's just
welcome to the
absolutely
digital
lazy
age
as
where
fuck.
13-year-olds can make music in 13 minutes. So this is sort of how it goes.
I think
You
a
take
really great sample definitely is one that you just don't know until like you really do some research. Can't just make that shit obvious.
sample from a game, a little sound clip, then stretch it out, slow it down so it's nearly unrecognizable. Already it sounds pretty good, but once you add you know what I mean? This is how most of them go.
Okay.
And they range in quality because
I'm saying, I wanna thank everybody that's real bass.
Not
first
Lil
off.
C.
Because in the digital age, you can get access to music programs. You can post them anywhere. And the only limitation is your creativity. Or, wait a minute, why are we in the throne? And remarkably, these kind of hip-hop
Makes sense,
songs,
Louis, I
I
know
see a
about.
lot of overlap with one series in particular.
Type shit.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
He has a Sonic song? Are you fucking kidding me?
I can't escape you.
Everywhere I go, I see his face.
Alright, man.
A little bit of an exaggeration. How bad could it be?
I'm in here for the cash out, all here for the rack.
You literally didn't even add anything. It's just the song. It's literally just the. But one of
Yeah.
the coolest Sonic samples I found came from this video on samples, where some I knew, but there was one song that I think is really special.
Ooh. Okay.
So
See, getting something from CD is really crazy. You have to do some research for real to find what you're looking for, because there's so many different like sounds, like soundtracks to this game, and then you got the good, bad future versions. Yeah.
I have my opinions on this game, but the soundtracks of this game is out of this world.
I always
And
fuck
did
with
say
CD.
the
I never
plural.
every time I played through a 2D Sonic game, I kind of just play start to finish, and be like, oh yeah, that was fun. And I just move on with my life, right? I didn't try getting the good, bad futures or whatever the fucks you do in CD. I fuck with CD.
And remarkably, the music in this game, they're both amazing, which is super unfortunate. I think these songs had a destiny beyond this game, but they were sort of limited by this thing. And now that I've scared the hoes away, allow me to introduce Megan the Stallion.
Ciao, Meg.
Is a huge dweeb. She
Why you
definitely
put
has a
her in
Funko
the
collection. But in the realm of samples,
Why
know,
did
with
you
all
put her in the
geek-inspired
Zelda
looks,
teacher in cargo?
You'd think she'd have more. I did, however, find
No, she
one.
is super
This sampled
nerd.
a song with an unacronymed version of the name, and that sampled Turok 2.
Fucking Turok.
who? Except when I went to look,
Are you
the
kidding
song that
me?
it credited was part of Adia. But like, you hearing this? I don't hear anything. You see Megan here? I don't. So what did I do? I combed through hours of gameplay, listening to the soundtrack,
Yeah, that's
begging,
dedication,
pleading
bro.
to find the
Long play
source of our
archives.
sample. I was in the comments of the
Yeah, just
song.
going through.
Like a light in the dark fiend has guided us to salvation. And then I fixed it on the website. We're really making the world a better place one
Nice.
video at a time. And this is just cool to me because,
Very
like,
cool.
I imagine they rigged up a recording device next to the TV as the game was paused, just to get a clean sample. Like, this is what I love
Gotta
about
do what
this.
you gotta do,
This
man.
just demonstrates through an action the love that goes into producing.
Tight
Even
shit.
if the same love wasn't applied to the album art. But it's not just old rap. An icon for using samples from just about anything. I'm gonna say Lil Uzi. His samples range from
Aye, bruh.
super obvious to even more obvious,
Oh.
absurdly obvious, and then
Can I hear that again? He was talking over that.
absurdly obvious.
Oh, okay.
And then
It's not gonna be that bad.
okay, I guess. You know, I'm feeling like the well of samples is slowly starting to dry up. Seems we're gonna find diminishing returns the more I look into this, and
Oh,
if
no.
I try to find these samples in the wild, I just
The fuck is that?
what do you have in your mouth? It's See Ya Girl by Steve Lacy.
How great these that is.
Wow, they sampled the fairy from Ocarina of Time. Or did they?
Yeah, the video has a question mark for a reason. A lot of the time, through several misattributions, we sort of speak with our eyes instead of our stomach. Or our ears? You know what I'm saying. I saw someone say that China Love
Janet Jackson
sounded an awful lot like Sonic Unleashed Zadabat. But allow me to introduce our culprit.
Maybe?
The Gamelon? The Gamelon. Gamelan. So yeah, I'd say in my experience of doing this a lot of the time things are coincidences. People hear something that sort of sounds the same and then they make a comment to me saying, oh yeah, this is definitely this sound, and I'm like, just,
yeah.
I'm sorry, little Timmy, it's just not. But when we do find samples,
like they're using the same instruments, you know, but it's not the same thing.
They sort of elude us. Like, how do we know they're not hiding in plain sight right now?
Maybe it's the way you're dressed. Maybe it's
What the fuck? Oh, hell nah. Is this dead ass? There's no way. Are you fucking serious?
One of the biggest follies, I think, is when a sound is certainly the same, but only because they have the same source. Like this sample. It also appears in Sonic CD. But only because it's a sound pack that takes from
like way back. Yeah.
Anyways, I only say that totally unrelated. Let's talk about a really cool artist with some of the coolest samples I've ever seen. Tyler, the Creator. He is one of my favorite artists, so I'm really excited to see what you guys are cooking.
You say pandemic. Yo.
All right. I want to see all you.
You fucking kidding me?
That. Stop. I'm about to ruin your day.
Oh no.
I've sent this video on YouTube, so I mean, let's see.
Oh what the fuck? Are you kidding me, man?
I'm serious. You know, that almost kind of sounds like...
Oh god.
I think I need to unwind. This is getting to be a little too much.
insane.
So how about we talk about one of my favorite games on the native DS system of consoles.
Okay.
Sonic Chronicles.
Oh!
Sonic Chronicles.
Oh no. Who on God's green earth would sample something from Sonic Chronicles? Oh hell, just get over it, bro.
Sonic's first foray into an RPG genre.
Get over
it takes Sonic into a darker, more nuanced RPG experience. Chock full of staples of the genre, and now party-based battles with all your favorite Sonic.
No, please.
Oh god.
Tyler, what did you do?
My bank call, even though we saw me on TV.
No!
Is this really true?
There's no way, bro.
No, it's actually not.
Oh, thank God.
I'm sorry to say. Alejandro, sweet, sweet, innocent Alejandro. I'm sorry to say that your absolutions of Tyler being a Sonic furry will not come to pass today. So for this one, I had to do a lot of research to find. The short answer is both the game and Tyler made their songs in the same digital audio workspace. So what is it? Well, first I had to pay $1 to get the license to this DAW, then navigate over to the built-in sounds,
dedicated,
select
man.
Digifx
I
A,
respect it.
navigate to F sharp, and... It's truly thankless work, but I do it because I love it. When you really break it down, a ton of gaming songs and hip-hop take from packed-in sound effects. Meaning, if you wanted to use a sound for your indie game,
my life I has to.
I fully expect this to be in Deltarune Chapter 3. So we're done. Okay, one more thing. Kung Fu Ken.
Man.
I'm just kind of shocked. I was really expecting to find something in your discography, something in this beef, but you didn't give me nothing. He even has a song called Silent Hill.
Why he put freaking what's his name on there, bro?
But do you hear a Silent Hill sample?
I don't know the series, so it is possible it's there, but I guess we'll never know.
Push these niggas off me like.
In closing,
Imagine.
gaming samples are really cool. They take us down into places where we learn even about music production. And when I can see the thought process of a producer, when I can see where their inspiration starts and the final product, it truly fills me
Eat my ass.
with inspiration.
Are you fucking kidding
Wait,
me?
we're not finished?
Wow.
Me too. No, come back here. What are you doing? Where are you running off to? Wait. Why are we in Mexico?
What is this? Are you fucking kidding me?
I didn't know where my limit lied,
Wow.
but it seemed to be at the Mexican High School Musical movie and Pokemon Black and White 2. I suckled on the teat of the sampling gods, and the only
That
thing I
is
wish to sample
so
now
niche.
is the cold embrace of death.
It's so niche. What the fuck?
Hey, thank you for making it all the way to the end. As your reward, here are a few more songs that sample video games. If you like this, please press the like button, and if you want to see more
Voice
game samples,
interlude.
please subscribe.
In the studio and I got that pack. I'm in the trap with a back, no cap.
But that's gonna be it for me. Take it easy. This is
Hi,
Relax, and I will see
B.
you on the flip
Like
side.
crisscross, applesauce, so baby caress me. I've been doing.
A lot of Zelda stuff. A lot of Zelda stuff. Wow.
Right before I used to go to sleep.
I know this? No, I must say I've heard that before. Okay. Sheesh! Learn something new every day. Hey, shout out this person though because I already liked it because I was trying to what's going. Shout out Relax. Goddamn dedication. Fuck. We have this one here too. Video games that stole their music. We got Sonic with a Michael Jackson hat. Pretty obvious thing there. Stole it though. You stole it. Yeah, y'all want to see more videos like this? Please let a brother know. God damn, we're on the road to 20K. Back. I'm out, deuces. Bye.